Hi, it's Sarah, and today I'm going to be reacting to Guard You by Young K. I'll try to make this brief because I'm going to start crying. I read through the lyrics. It seems like he's saying, I'll protect you no matter what happens, no matter if I'm down on my knees, destroyed, and I'm hurting and I'm just broken, and at my personal end, I'll still take care of you and I'll still protect you and I'll still hug you and make sure that you're okay. That's the way every Day 6 fan feels about Young K currently, so I'm gonna cry. I purposely left this reaction to the very end of my day because I know that I'll just burst out in tears. Okay, just a short introduction. Young K is one of my old biases. He's probably my favorite just artist in general. K-pop or not K-pop, doesn't matter. I think he's the most talented person I've ever seen. He can do all of the things. I don't think I'll be able to emotionally recover from this. Let's go. Oh, okay, thank God, it's like an upbeat song. Hi! Okay. I can't be objective, I'm sorry. I'm gonna cry. I'm so proud of him. Oh. Oh wow, the budget, hello. You look so good. Ah. Ah, Jesus Christ. I feel like I'm shaking, but I'm not. I'm never. Oh my God, bitch, I can't see anything. It's fine. What kind of buttons are you pressing? What, was that you? No. Fuck up. We're in pain, but we love it. No, we don't. Ugh. I mean, I love this song. No one is surprised. Why does this chorus make me want to cry? Not a sad song. It is, I guess. It's so unreal to see a video with just him. Oh my God, the rain, fuck you guys. Oh my God, you fucking bitches. You know exactly what you're doing. Stop smiling. Ah. Ah. I'm holding myself back so much right now. Oh God, thank God this is over. Okay, okay. I need to watch that again. I don't know what happened. I was all over the place. Wait, there's still more to go. What's happening? Hold up. Did you make it through the apocalypse? Did you? Did you survive? Yes, you did. Okay, well, that was a mess. I'm not surprised. I'm gonna watch it again. Yeah, same, dude. The fuck? Are you? That's fucked up. Why am I so sad? Your vocals, my guy. And he smiles when he says that. What the fuck? That's fucked up. No. 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 I don't accept this. I'm sorry. The video wasn't even over and I started doing this already. Oh my god, my makeup all over the place. How dare you do this to me? Hello? Okay, well, if I look like I've been through it, that's because I have. I mean, I'm sure that if you're watching this, you've seen my other Day 6 reactions, so you know how I feel about Day 6 and Young K in general. I just think he's so incredibly talented. It's fucked up. What the fuck? So I'm super glad that he got this opportunity, because I was also always interested to hear what the music would sound like if he made it for himself, because obviously we know that he does a lot for Day 6, like lyrics and also just songwriting in general, whatever. He does a lot of things, but also of course other people work with him, One Pill or other members or other people in general work with him, so it wasn't never like, I don't know if we ever had a Day 6 song that was purely Young K. I don't think so, but even if we did, he didn't write it for himself. He wrote it for a group and for, you know, Day 6. So I was always interested to hear the music that he would write for himself if he could write whatever he wanted. And then when he said that he was gonna do a solo album or like an EP, I was so excited. And I mean, obviously I love this song. It's so good. It shows off his range, like he can do all of the things. It's just a really great song. I'm so excited to listen to this album. Dear God, I love the song. I didn't really expect otherwise, to be honest. I don't know if I can be objective with him, to be honest. I don't know if he came out with a song that I really didn't like, if I would be able to even feel that way. I don't know if I could. Despite what you see here, I'm usually pretty objective, but not in this case. So I really love the song. The video is really cool too, though. I was honestly a little bit scared because I thought that they were gonna well, when I saw the concept pictures, they were pretty much all shot in the same space and all like on a stage with instruments, which they look very cool, don't get me wrong, but I didn't really see anything that would hint on like any video that's not just him singing on a stage, which again, I would probably enjoy anything that's has anything to do with Young K, but I was just a little bit scared that they might like skimp a little bit on the budget because it's a solo project. But on the other hand, Young K does a lot for Day 6, so I don't know, I guess this promotion is good too. I was a little bit scared that they would not give him a good video, I guess, because especially if you think about You Make Me, which I reacted to and I talked about the video, I really didn't like that video too much. Again, it wasn't bad, but just it seemed a little less good quality than other Day 6 videos, so I was a little bit scared. But this video is really cool. It is still very simple, but that's not a problem. It ties into the story even. I do have to say, I'm not entirely sure the combination between video and song. In the video, then, who he's singing to. Maybe the earth? Like, I mean, it seems very much like he's kind of the last person standing, like the last living person on Earth who managed to save himself from the apocalypse, kind of. But I don't like, because he's singing in the video, it makes me think that he's saying this out loud or saying this to someone, so I'm wondering who it is. But I already love that he has a microphone and a guitar here, so even in the apocalypse he's still making music. That's our Young K. So he's looking at this. I don't fucking know what this is. He even has a webcam. Hello? Are you a streamer, sir? Please share your Twitch. I don't know if this is anything even that you could read, even if you did understand these kind of things, but I don't. I mean, he's checking the orbit and something is like coming towards Earth and he's like, this shit again. He's like,
oh shit, here we go again.
And he lives in this bunker all by himself. And then we see this, which this is like really good CGI. How can you look like that and then also have a voice like that and then also be talented in rapping and dancing and writing songs and like languages and also be smart and have a degree and then also be really humble and be funny all at the same time? Seems sus. I don't know. Who did you pay? Let me know. I'll pay them too. Okay, so like again, we see like this, they didn't skimp out on the CGI, even though these things look kind of not that great, but the Earth looks great. But this might be stock CGI. I don't know, stock footage. Someone already pointed out that of course he's surrounded by 5 other people. I wonder who these people are underneath. I don't think it's actually day 6. Doesn't really make sense with Sungjin being in the military right now. It would be kind of funny though, like if this was Doon, just like. That would be very funny, but I don't think so. There's not much I can say about this video because it is so simple. We are always in the same location, in the same set, except for when we cut to the CGI stuff, and that's it. That's all we do. We have one set and then CGI, which sounds extremely simple because it is, but it really works for the story, as I said before, because he's kind of, you know, the last man standing, all alone in this bunker. Presumably there is nothing outside to show. Like even if he left the bunker, it would probably just be, I mean, we see it later, it's just dead space. There's just nothing out there because everything was destroyed. It's pretty smart. It's pretty smart. I don't know what came first, the chicken or the egg. I don't know what came first, the concept for this video or the budget. Because again, even though the CGI is pretty good, the CGI, mostly just the world, because again, the objects flying towards the Earth, they don't look that great. They're really blurry, like you can't even make out what exactly it is. So I don't know if someone was like, okay, we only have this much money to work with, so what can we do to use the budget and not make it look like we didn't have a lot of budget? Or if someone first came up with, okay, the concept is you are the last human on Earth and you're in a bunker protecting yourself from the apocalypse. I don't know what came first, but either way it works. Plus we do have quite a lot of, obviously since we only have one location, they needed to make that space as interesting as possible, because if we're only in an empty room and cut outside to CGI, that would probably be super boring. But we have tons of detail in here, like this space, this set is really cool. All of this light, like here we have a light above the door, we have light here, we have light outside. This is full of light. Even the little plants have lights individually. And then we have all of these like speakers and the fans. It looks really like a true bunker. That's really cool. And even like they made it big enough so that we can have some camera movements as well. I mean, we kind of almost always stay in have the camera shoot in the same direction. But we do have a little bit of leeway to show some space as well. I mean, maybe he is singing about the Earth. Maybe he's like, let's protect our one and only Earth. Climate change is real, you guys. I think in the scenes where the story is going on, we have some movement. Like it looks like the camera's like a little bit shaky, but it's very subtle. Like it's like moving very slowly. And in the scenes with the music, with the chorus, the camera is super shaky because of all the energy. I could cry again. I don't even know what's happening. Like here, the camera starts shaking a lot and like it goes closer, and here, all of that. Well, it's kind of almost always very similar with videos for bands, because usually this is what they go for in the chorus when they are all on their instruments, like this super shaky camera. The only video that I can think of right now where that's not the case is Sweet Chaos, but that's because that's part of the video. Like first we are all stable black and white, then we go into color a little bit more shaky, and then at the end we're like with rain. Actually it's the same here, with water and rain and like super color, and like the camera's all over the place. It's just kind of like the energy. Like if you want to show someone on instruments, what else are you going to do to show energy? Because if you're super stable, I mean, you could go crazy with lighting, I guess, but especially in such a small location, I don't think that would be enough. So I think this is really necessary. But that's also why they changed the lighting outside. Like we have lighting like on him spotlight, and then outside it's all red to change it up, to change up the look of the space. Then we're back here with the story, and the camera is a lot calmer. Sometimes it doesn't move at all. The lighting is back to this like yellow green. I mean, he's like raising, is that how you say, plants? So maybe he is talking about the earth. Really, he's like, I'll protect the plants because the outside world is destroying them. But the lighting in here is really cool. First of all, again, we have all of these different lighting sources, but the lighting on him is also really great because it's super strong. Like we have a lot of really pointed spotlights, which usually, if you watch like film noir movies, you can really see this. If there's a scene with a woman and the man usually has a really harsh light on him, so it highlights all of his like bone structure, like the jawline and the high cheekbones on the nose, all of that stuff, and the woman would have really soft lighting to like do the opposite, to like hide all of those strong lines on her face. So that's what they did here too. Like he usually always has harsh light on him. Like here it's super just from one side. So he presses the button. I don't really know what that does. It kind of looks like he doesn't want to do it. The way that it's edited, like he presses the button and then the meteor or whatever hits the city, makes me think that he kind of pushed the button and it was like, okay, meteor hit the city. But I don't think that's what happened. I don't know what he does, what the button does. I don't know. I feel like the earth that they use might be like stock footage or something, or like stock CGI that they bought, because the earth looks so good. But then this looks not very good. I'm sorry if I sound really like harsh, but this just doesn't look very good. And in comparison with the earth, it makes me just think of why does this look not good and the earth looks so good. I mean, I'm not saying that I could do any better. I don't know how to do this at all, so mine would look... mine wouldn't exist because I don't know how to do this. Maybe Young K did it himself. If Young K did it himself, it's just the best thing I've ever seen. Now, because we're back in the chorus, which we've seen before, right? The chorus didn't change. It's the same music. We already saw the chorus with him playing his instrument with these other people in this location, and they had a really shaky camera and red lights in the back. But we've already seen that, and in such a small space, it's really important that you change up everything as much as you can every time something changes. Like the story is fine when we come to the verses, we go into the story mode, and that's fine if everything looks the same because that's like continuity, so it makes sense. But for like dancing scenes usually, or in this case the band scenes, if you keep repeating the same look, it's gonna get boring quickly, especially if you're staying in the same location the entire time. So this time, instead of having the red lights outside, they're just normal lights, but they added like things exploding and sparks, and then the lamps shaking, and then other lighting sources as well. Especially again here they have some really strong light in the back going off, and then again the sparks, the lights are flickering instead of just being red constantly. And this also matches with him pressing the button, because when he pressed the button the lights started flickering, so this makes perfect sense. Also looks kind of like things are breaking because the meteor hit. Makes sense even in the story. It's interesting to me that they even included the instruments of the other people at all, because like they don't really matter. They're only here for these shots when we do the chorus, and we don't know who they are. They don't really show up in the story, so it's interesting that they even gave them any coverage at all. And yeah, then I'm guessing this is the bunker that he's in, and then the air comes. Love this shot too, in front of the fan. So cool. They do like a match cut here too, I feel like. Ooh, is this a match cut or is this just a lighting change? Because this is like a fucking good match cut. I'm guessing that this is a match cut and not a practical lighting change. Only because I feel like if this was a practical lighting change, it would take longer than 0 frames to change. A light isn't quick enough to change within just a frame, usually, or like 0 frames. Usually there's at least like 1-2 frames where you can see the difference, kind of where you can see this one turning off and this one turning on. And this change is it's just so instant. I don't think this is practical. I think this is a match cut, but this match cut is probably the best match cut that I've ever seen in my entire life. He's in the exact same position. Like exactly. It's exactly the same. Everyone knows how much I love match cuts anyways. Yeah, I'm guessing actually it is a match cut because I think the lighting that's changing on his face is because of the fan. So we change actually the angle as well. And then he would do the same thing again. And then they transition to the fan. So I personally was thinking that some kind of smoke or something was going to come in through that fan and he was going to die. But nothing ever happens. Nothing comes from this. So I don't know what that means. Look at this lighting on him. Highlighting all of like the muscles in his neck and all of that. And then we're here and now the water. I mean, the water comes in, I guess. That's the change. But the explosion wasn't with water. I feel like this would have worked much better if, let's say, the meteor hit the sea and his bunker was like really close to the beach and then it's the water, like a tsunami kind of breaking in through the windows. I feel like that would have been way cooler, in my mind at least, because again, the way they edited this, I was sure that like poison, toxic stuff, the dirt, the dust was gonna come in through the vent and he was gonna die. But nothing happened. And then we cut to this and the water comes in through the windows. So if that had been dirt, it would look less cool, but it would make sense with the story. But it's water, so that has nothing to do with anything. So I feel like if the bunker was near the sea and it hit the water and this was a tsunami coming in, that would have been way cooler. Because it would have tied together the story with the band segments. Plus, we wouldn't have needed to see this really bad CGI of the city getting hit. But that's just my opinion. I can always talk smart after the fact, right? This is really cool. I always love rain scenes, but this is specifically cool because they have so many lights in this room. I personally would be terrified to do this because I would be so scared that someone gets electrocuted with all of this water and the lights. And yeah, I mean, it just looks so good. I'm sorry, rain scenes just are the best. So happy we have a rain scene in this. But so again, this is the element that changed up the chorus for the last chorus again. Oh, actually they combined both of these previous choruses and added the rain. So now we have the red light on the outside, we still have flickering lights, and added the rain to build. Every time we see the chorus, something is added or something's different. We even have the sparks in the background still. So yeah, all of the things are going on now. And that's how they kind of escalate with every chorus. Oh, actually, oh yeah, it is crumbling. Oh my god, he's gonna die. We finally get a Young-K solo and you kill him in the video. Are you crazy? How dare you do this? I didn't even notice this. Like, things start crumbling down from the ceiling and then one of the rocks covers the lens. But seriously, if this was a tsunami coming in, this would have been perfect. This would have been such a cool ending to the video, but it just comes, like, the water kind of comes out of nowhere, seemingly. To me, at least. Yeah, I really feel like the earth is stock footage because, again, the CGI on here doesn't look too good. It doesn't even move with the earth. It just stays in the exact same place the entire time. It does spread, but it doesn't make sense. So he's still alive. Okay, they didn't kill him in this first solo debut. Okay, good for you, I guess. But maybe he was dreaming it? I don't know what that ending means. In K-pop, we're a little bit spoiled with the videos. They're just so good all of the time and they're really big scale most of the time, so that we're kind of used to seeing a new thing pop up like every 10 seconds. So I'd be interested to hear how people feel about this video. For me, this is entertaining to watch. I love the video, I love the song, I love Young-K. I love Day 6. I'm so excited to listen to this EP. I ordered it too, so I'll be doing an unboxing. Super glad that I'll finally get a Young-K poster and photo card and all of the things. I mean, I have actually a Young-K postcard. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know. I can't see my screen. So I don't know, but I have it. And it's always there. You did well. I'm proud of you. Yes, Young-K, in case you're watching this. Imagine. In case you're watching all the reactions to your video, I am very proud of you. I know you don't know me. My opinion probably does mean something to you because I'm a fan. So, you're awesome. Okay, I'm gonna stop pretending like he's watching anything I do. Okay, that was my reaction to Guard You. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought of the song and the video. I want to spread all the love for Young-K everywhere, all around the world. If you did enjoy this, please don't forget to leave a like and maybe subscribe to my channel if you want to see more reactions. As always, a huge thank you goes to all of my patrons, especially Isabel, Pineapple Senpai, Heiho, Jho, Adorisi, Philippo, Doug, Anis, and Fabian for supporting me. If you're interested in checking out my Patreon, I'll be linking it in the description and I'll for sure react to this EP. And also I started streaming on Twitch recently, so if you're interested in that, the link is also in the description. I feel like I didn't say that sentence right, but it's fine. And yes, thank you so much for watching. Bye.